Have you been dreaming of having a system that trades for you while you focus on what matters the most? Maybe you have heard about trading bots in the past, but guess what? Nobody's actually showing you how to set up a crypto trading bot that trades on your behalf and makes you a consistent cash flow. Or simply you are frustrated because you have tried crypto trading bots in the past, but they simply don't work. In this video, I will show you the exact process that I go over to find crypto coins that will make your bots a money-making machine. If you stay until the end, you will get everything you need to set yourself up for success. That being said, let's dive in. So 0x0, this one is your live account, right? 0x0?
0x0 and CV Pay. They're the three that I've got running.
Amazing.
The other, Nero, LAI, Beam. I really like Beam as well.
Beam seems good. Looks like you have... Hold on, let's take a look. Let's analyze that one, right? Nero.
I've got it on 50, but I think I'd like to take it up to 60, 63 or something if I go live.
In Nero?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do some analysis on it, shall we? All right, so it is a meme coin, but it has a great market cap, so I'll give you that. It has 1 billion market cap. That's pretty solid. Volume traded is huge as well. Trading time, not too great, but it has a huge market cap, so we're gonna give it that. So based on the 6-hour time frame and the CBA 2.0 indicator, looks like it's starting to move sideways, and it has some great volatility. It has high volatility, so that's pretty good. The momentum is bullish.
Yeah.
Volume is bearish. Maybe people are selling it now, taking some profits, but that's not a problem. What I really like is that it's moving sideways. And how do we know it's moving sideways? When the EMAs are within each other, within the price of within the candles. There we go, within the candles. Timing seems excellent. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay. Timing seems pretty good. Yeah. Now let's figure out the settings. What are the current settings that you have running for?
This is one that I won't run for a long.
Yeah, I can see that. You have been running it for 18 days. What many grid levels do you have?
I've got 36 grid levels at 2.55% grid step.
Looks like you have a 60% grid range, which you got from measuring from the top to the bottom, right? Resistance to the support.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 60% is exactly what you get when you measure from support to bottom.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was 50. Yeah, 60 it is.
60.
So I'm just wondering, should I take it, increase it, do you think? Or, because I don't want it to be a long term one, because it is a
meme coin.
It's a meme coin, but it's been going well.
You know what I could do? This is what I could do, Kim. I could set it up with here's what I could do. I could set it up with a 60% because it's giving you great returns, right? But additionally, just to keep things safe, I could turn on trailing down, adding an additional, here, I'll show you, adding an additional 49%. So this could be your trailing down, right? This one right here, the one that it's looking like red.
Right.
So this is going to be your grid range, 60%, and you're going to have trailing down activated, adding an additional 50%, calculating for worst case scenario.
Could you do that on my demo account for me?
I don't think I'm able to actually set up a bot, but I can show you how to do it here on my account.
Oh, okay.
So this is how it's going to look like. But before we get into that, let me just do a quick back test of the settings, all right? So I'm going to get rid of all of this noise for now. And I'm going to turn off the CB 2.0 indicator at let's go ahead and back test it from here with a 60%. This is perfect because as you can see,
a good one.
Yeah, the price has actually gone about 50% lower. So what we're gonna backtest right now, guys, is we're gonna backtest a 60% grid range, but also in the CB grid backtester, I'm gonna turn on trailing down, adding an additional 40% in case the price drops. So let's go ahead and do that. So 0.20, 0.10. All right, there we go. Nice. Trailing down. By the way, when you are back testing with trailing down, make sure to have activated the stop loss, otherwise it doesn't work. All right, there we go. We got it. So 60% grid range, quite conservative setting scheme, and you are still going to be making about 1% a day, 81% PNL, 192% about profit in 91 days of trading. So that's solid, right? That's only taking into consideration if things keep moving sideways. If there is an uptrend though, and it's very likely there will be because we're on a bull run officially, then you're going to make a lot more than that. So I would definitely go all in on this one.
Fantastic.
Yep. And honestly, I wouldn't be focused too much on closing it. Just let it run. Just let it run, right? So what were the grid levels you were setting up with? 37?
Yeah, I just wanted to see whether you felt that we could get better ones, but I've got it on grid levels of 36 and grid step is 2.55%.
All right, let's do the math really quick. 36. I think you might be able to do slightly better with 40, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, with 40 you will do slightly better. It's gonna increase from 77 to, you see, 37 grid levels. You have a you have the best settings. 36 grid levels seems pretty good.
Right. I did go through the tester when I set it up.
Yeah,
but I don't feel confident enough to sort of feel that I did it right.
It's fine. Yeah, that's why you're on these calls. So that's pretty good. All right, so these are going to be your settings. It's going to be 60% grid range, right?
Yep.
30, based on the back tester, you're going to be using 37 grid levels, all right? And you're going to turn on trailing down, adding an extra 40% of additional drop down in case that things don't go our way. And you're still going to be profitable even if things don't go our way.
So, okay, so I turn on trailing down for 40%. And I also have to set a stop loss.
Stop loss, only trailing down.
Stop loss, okay.
Yeah, here, let me show you. All right, so I'm here in my account. I'm going to go to start a new bot, Gridbot. We're going to do Nero team. So we're going to do, 37 grid levels, right? You're going to do 60% grid range, just like this. Conservative settings. There we go, 60%. And then you are going to go to the daily time frame here, and you're going to make sure that you turn on trailing down somewhere around here, right below this one. So right there at 0. That makes sense?
Yeah, and then if it does go down to that and it only activates those levels if it goes down, doesn't it?
Yeah, so what is going to happen is that if things move in a way that we don't want to, if things go like this, right, then it's going to start trading. So you need to make sure you have funds here. But I honestly don't think that's going to happen, especially now that we're on the bull run. It's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't think that's going to be the case. But it's good to have that safety because at the end of the day, you never know. It's crypto.
Yep. So should we do that to all of our bots then?
That is a very good question. And that is something that I'm starting to do with most of my bots. Yeah. For instance, Propsy, I set it up with a small grid range for maximum profitability, like a 20% grid range. But I added an additional 36%, 22% of trailing down. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this trailing down even lower than that. Let's see. Modify the bot. There we go. So I'm adding an additional 50%. So it's like you are setting up your bot for maximum profitability, but because you have trailing down activated, you have that safety factor, right?
Right.
With that in mind, make sure that you have funds available in your account. So in case that things don't go the way that you want to, you can fund that bot. Perfect.
Thank you, Emilio. Appreciate that.
Thank you. All right, if you made it until the end, it means you're serious about making passive income using a trading system. If that is the case, but you don't know how to start and maybe you need just more personalized help, then there is going to be a link down in the description. You can book a call with me or my team, and we're going to see how we can help you out. That being said, thank you for watching and make sure to subscribe.